taking a break at 100.
Taking a break at 100? Yeah. Like a 45-minute break?
15 or something.
15. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to make a phone call, and I'll come back over.
That's right.
All right.
Shane had a pretty good break there, but it still wasn't his best. He had, see where cue ball is. He had quite a bit of spin on it.
Maybe he'll get it dialed in. So he's going to try to thin this one, leave it there. Just play it easy, simple, safe. Yeah, let Dennis kick.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Um,
Simple, but it was effective.
Yes.
That's for sure.
And guys, just to let y'all know, we will be the players will be taking a small break, like a 15, 20-minute break at when somebody reaches 100 games. Just so y'all know. Oh, he can see this.
Wow.
Tough throw there. I thought he was going to make it, but I see what he was trying to do. He thought that one would come back and hit the other side rail, and come down by the 9, and he killed the cue ball up there.
Yeah, he did hit it actually really sporty. He had a plan, but kind of leaked out a little bit on him.
Sometimes plans backfire on you.
Just a little.
Want this to slow down a little. You don't want to get all the way up there. He's okay,
there, yeah.
He's good.
Smooth it back.
So those two twins, the Dominicans, are sitting right up front. They have two blue headbands on.
He needs to put a pretty good stroke on this ball to
Yeah.
hopefully miss the 6.
So Shane didn't make the one on the break on this one, which what he wants, but he didn't get it on this one. I think
What's
he can.
he doing here? Is he following?
I don't know. Maybe he just missed the. No, he's thinking about cutting it in the right corner.
I think he might be banking it. The way he was winding up.
It's not bad. He's pretty straight on the bank. Why not? You draw back.
Yeah. I mean, really, though.
Go ahead and play safe. Bank the one back towards the 5 or something. Play the cue ball 2 rails up behind the 7-4 if you don't like the shot getting on the 2. It's not a bad
He
shot.
really looks like he's straight back in this ball.
I think
I
he
could be
is.
wrong, but
Don't scratch. Oh. Well, he would have been hooked on the 2 anyways.
yeah.
So he left Dennis tough here.
Wow, what a shot.
Oh, no. Oh. I thought he scratched. He got straight in on this 2 ball, boys. Yeah, he got straight on this 2. I don't think he can get anywhere
This guy just hit a hell of a shot, Jeremy.
other than getting straight in. No, 2. He cut it in the left and come 2 rails down.
Are we muted?
Huh?
Are we muted?
No.
Oh. Oh, he just decided to just roll it in. Stick him on the 6 here. I've seen it go cross-side or twice, but I don't think it will. But it does happen. Stick Whitey right there. Oh. That's why he didn't stick him right there. He was scared of that. He was a little nervous of that ball going. I like Shane firing this ball in. I don't like when he rolls them. I like when he fires them in.
Oh, yeah, because that's how he practices.
Yeah. There's a 4 ball sitting there. Looks like he's rolling it, though.
Yeah, because I think the 4 does go on the side.
Nah, he fired it. That's where I like him
he
shooting
wasn't
it.
going to roll it. What are you talking about?
It looked like he was, the way he was stroking the ball
What
for a
you talking
second.
about, Willis?
I was hoping that he'd fire it.
Or Billy?
Willis?
Bill?
Yeah, the guys call me Bill on there. They can hear me. That's all that matters. He's got perfect on this 4 just to come down.
Luther Lassiter. I wasn't dogging the shot.
Did he hook?
Just joking around. Nah, it was a great shot. A great shot getting back down there like he did.
What'd you say, that he dog shaped?
No, remember when Dennis cut that ball in and come down for he played great shape. He got straight on the 2.
Yeah.
Said it was a great shot. I said except for the shape. But I was joking.
Yeah. Shane gonna come out across here and play the shape on the 9.
Yeah, she's come back across table. He chose to use the 2nd rail.
He let his stroke out a little bit. I like it.
Yeah, so Shane pulls back up to 16 ahead. Started the day off 14 ahead. 87 to 71. So Shane with a nice break there. He didn't get a lot of love for the one. He missed the one.
Yeah, he might go cross corner here and stun it down. I mean, is it no good?
I don't mind that. I like shooting that cross corner. That's one of my favorite banks.
I'll tell you what, you could even hit this with a high ball, and most likely you'll hit it long, and the one will go back up, and cue ball will go down table, right?
Yeah, get safe.
Somewhat.
Yeah, just at least leave them long.
Looks like the cut's just not playable to me.
What do you think he was lining up right there? He just looked at that way, just checking out the cut just in case?
I don't know. Maybe making sure, just I ain't overlooking something.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
He's winding up like he's about to bank it.
Yeah, I think he's got to hit it with a high ball, really.
I think he is.
Stunning it, he don't get the cue ball down enough. Yeah, like that. That's the shot I like. And boy, that one ball traveled a long ways to give him a piece of that one.
Yeah, it really did.
Now Dennis with the 6 and the 8 there, he's got a lot of opportunity to get a snooker here, running the cue ball. Well, good shooting today, Sky.
Thanks.
Team match.
Team Texas.
Yeah. I was telling people I sure was glad I had some teammates.
Hey, it happens. That's why we were a team.
That's right. Well, I ran down the street to get a coffee real quick. And
afterwards or before?
No, just now. I watched the opening part of the match, and Shane had won 4 in a row to open and missed a one ball that was kind of tight. And Dennis got on a little run after that.
This one might run.
Yeah, this was a little overhit. I don't blame the play though. Now, do you try to bury him down table behind the 2 or the 5 with the cue ball?
I think
can he get all the one?
I think he might be able to get all the one. I think some majority of it at least.
Yeah, so double bank the one maybe or something. And
try to get it up under the 2-5.
Well, I was thinking, maybe put the one underneath the 2-5,
yeah.
right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
And pull the cue ball down table, maybe the center of the end rail or something. You got a lot of action that way. If he didn't have it all, he could go off the top of the one and try and leave a double up on the 1-8 or the 1-6 or something and put the cue ball behind the 2 or the 5. He could bank it across and put him behind the 2 maybe.
Oh, he hit it wide.
Yeah. He was really not liking the shot, so he kind of disregarded the cue ball a little bit maybe. Trying to make sure the one got back there, but I'll tell you, this is probably not going to end up good for Shane.
No, yeah, he's probably not going to like his next shot.
Yeah, now do you just bump the 2 here, go the rail and bump the 2 and let the one just barely come up? Does it lay like that, or can you just not even bump anything?
I think just slow roll it, just play
bump the 2 like that, yeah. I know you're going to leave him a jump, but, I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, jump or a kick. Yeah, you just got to let your opponent shoot this one.
Yeah, take your chances. It's unfortunate that Dennis kind of moved the 2 into position here to where he can maybe stop his ball and get shape.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just make this ball. You're going to have a cut at the 2, I'd say.
I think Dennis was trying to rub the 2 to where it carried with the cue ball a little bit and maybe got him really snookered.
Right.
This is probably 50-50 at least, maybe 60-40 Shane's way. No, he's not going to like the outcome here.
I don't know, look at this
that
one.
ball, I told you it rolls that way a little bit now. Wow.
Now, how close do you is he to this one ball?
Well, yeah, you can see he's pretty close. Probably makeable. Very hard to advance the cue ball, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's got to shoot away from it a hair, maybe. Maybe that helps him move the cue ball. Yeah, that was, oh, wow, what a hit. Perfect speed. Almost, anyways.
He threw his hand up like he wasn't happy about that.
Wow.
Shoot, from there, I'd be happy with that.
Real happy. He can come straight up and down the table. He's got to use the bridge, though.
I told Billy, you know what's different about Dennis today?
The hat.
Yeah, it's straight.
I know it. And you know what else is different? He breaking from the same side as Shane. First time the entire match he's broke from the right side of the table.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He has. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. And he did it right from the start, too. He didn't even try the left side. As soon as he got his first break when he won that game after Shane missed that one. And he had some pretty good success. I was starting to say that before I went to go get a coffee. That it looked like he was putting together a few games.
Looks like he's playing safe here.
Yeah, is he edging it?
Edging? You think he's just going to try just to get behind the 3 a little? I mean, not a lot. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, it's a touchy table to do that kind of shot. He wants it to get by the 6.
He got him half a ball or something.
Yeah. I'd say Shane's not too unhappy getting this jump shot here. Redeem himself off that one ball he jumped at.
Yeah.
You were saying?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Now this one he's got to hit, not really draw it too much, right? He could scratch.
I think with the 3 right there, yeah. Just don't draw it. I think you're going to have a shot at 3 where it's sitting.
Yeah, he doesn't have to hit it very hard. Doesn't have to go over much of the 3 at all. Should be pretty accurate with this one. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, but he overhit it.
Yeah, he's still going to get a nice bump, I think.
Oh, he didn't even bump it. Dang. Nice shot.
Well, he ain't backing off here. He's going cross side here, right?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
Nothing much else to do. Nothing like real effective anyways.
Now, if he wants to let his stroke out, he might draw to the backside of the 5 here. He's laying real good on it. Probably just stops his ball. A lot of guys don't mind this draw stroke right here. Kind of, let your stroke out on the bank a little bit. Oh, he hit it great. And he hit perfect angle to try and create something on the 6.
Yeah. So do you go ahead and play the 6-8 combo, right?
Well, he got a little thin here to hold nicely for the 6-8, in my opinion. I think he's got to float behind the 6 here.
Float one rail, or you talking about maybe spin past the 9 and just take a little cut on the 6?
Ooh, man, I think just float one rail in there.
Yeah, just flirting with the 8 that way.
I know you are. You got to have a good speed, but I think you're really it's a funny shot to get to the rail with a lot of right spin and be able to dive it down there. Now, I'll tell you what else he could do. He could stun off this, trying to come a couple rails at the 6, kind of, and maybe lay above it, get above it for the combo if he has the right speed.
Yeah.
Like this. That's what he's looking at now. Now he's trying to spin, like you said, below the 9. A lot of right English. Oh, he didn't get there, but he's going to be okay.
Oh.
I say he's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's kind of jacked up. Got to cut it into the blind pocket. You're looking away.
And I think if you go with a high ball, you might be going towards the side.
Yeah, close.
And that shows you how funny that shot was. Shane doesn't shoot many shots that, don't look like they're online, you might say. I don't know. So, probably doesn't get the most out of the cue ball here. Just bounces off that rail maybe a foot or so. Oh, he got a lot out of it. He got a lot out of it.
Yeah. How about this out?
Yeah.
Jump, bank the 3. Tough shot on the 6. Nice little confidence booster.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no commentators, Jinx, I think.
Oh, you really got him there.
I got him. Oh, man.
Well, rare. You don't see this very often. Yeah, he can't do that. He's looking at trying to... Oh, he can get to the end rail? Wow, that's thin. He's got to put a little speed on it, too. Yeah, that don't look good to me, does it?
Not really me either.
You try to bank it one rail back up to the top rail with a little low inside and dive the cue ball back down here to the bottom rail, maybe? Draw over?
I was just about to say, I think that option's available, too, if this is too thin.
Oh, what a hit. and damn, really good hit. Now Dennis is going to shoot at it. And talk about one ball shots, one little inning that can get the momentum change quickly. Something like this, right?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think he is? 7 out of 10? 6 out of 10? 7 out of 10?
Probably with Dennis, he's straight back monster. I was about to say, I would pick him to make it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bet against him.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, I'm going to step away. Joey Gray is going to step in my place. All right, I'll see you all later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back after kind of a big swing there for just one ball. Now joining me, Joey Gray. Hey, Joey.
Hey, what's up?
Nada, did you see that there?
That was pretty crazy.
The 9
I was thinking that he would just, if you're going to play it that way, come 2 rails over, but man, it's so easy to just sleep such an easy opportunity. You see it. It happens to everybody.
And Skylar was just commenting how great of an out it was. Oh, look at this. He didn't make the corner ball. He's going to make the 8.
And he got a shot.
Yeah.
Wow. That worked out really well. Pretty natural to get on this too, don't you think?
Yeah, I think he gets by the 7, no problem. Just has to maybe put a hair of inside English on this, maybe a hair, not much.
2 set pretty good. If he gets a funny angle, he can just draw it a little bit into the 9.
Yeah, and he can almost hit this light enough to play with a hair of outside, actually. The speed he has to hit it. Actually, inside's probably incorrect.
Yeah, he's in a perfect spot. Really.
Oh, man, that might be.
Overran it.
Jacked up.
Got fortunate to run into that 5, that's for sure. Hitting the 5 in the face was not exactly what he was probably intending. But easily to run that cue ball over, over your mark whenever you're playing on this fast equipment, man. Whenever you get a little bit lazy, it's easy to let it go.
And he must be a little off angle here, maybe, as he's drawing it. Okay.
So now does he float this in between the 9-5?
I think so. The 5 has, no, maybe the 5 didn't go by the 9. So I think so. He's close enough to it. When you're close, you have a lot of choices, meaning you can play this little pinch draw and be really accurate,
Yeah.
It's when you're further distance that you shoot it a different way usually.
Definitely. And I'll tell you what, I learned just from playing on this faster equipment and the newer felt, when you try to just throw a ball with straight left English, from right there, instead of you can't really use that just straight left English because it comes off so flat on the brand new felt.
Yeah, soft.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you can come across, but you'll have to, if the 9's in the way like that shot, you don't have the line.
Yeah.
You'll be a foot back, you know what I mean, from where the cue ball's at now. But if you have to hit a certain line sometimes, the problem is when you start to get distance involved. Then you're trying to hit this fine speed to make it check a little bit, but not overhit and all that, So.
And then, you got to calculate the speed with the accuracy and everything so much better.
It's a real, almost in-between stroke you don't really making too often. So it looks like he's just floating this.
Orcollo really taking advantage of a rare mistake by Shane. I mean, extremely rare. After how great did he hit that 6 ball to get on the 8?
Yeah, the jump shot on the 2, the bank on the 3.
Oh, man.
So,
And then
fortunate on the 5 to get to the 6 the way it was, but it was funny.
that is interesting to see. I mean, every shot he had was so difficult except for the 8.
Yeah.
And then he made a mistake on that one.
Yeah, he just let up on the stroke a little.
Orcollo getting squeezing into this lead a little bit.
A lot. I mean,
A lot, yeah. Well, they started off 14 games, correct? And that's where they're at.
yeah, it's back to where it started for the day, but
Shane did have it. How many? What was the lead for this day?
23 maybe? For the biggest lead, you mean?
Yeah.
I know
And
I
for this
saw that
day, like-
for today, he won the first 4 games, so he was up 18, and he missed a 1 ball after the break. It was a little tight to the pocket, it looked like, but you know he was really close to.
Oh, I remember
close
that.
to it.
The 5. He had to shoot it past the 5. Yeah.
4 games in a row or something.
That's right.
Like that. And I think ran 3 of them also. Something maybe Brooker ran 3.
Yeah.
And they missed the corner ball. I commented to Skyler earlier that we talked about a couple of things he's doing different. Dennis has got the hat a little more standard, traditional straight, and he's breaking from the right side for the first time in the entire match. He started off today breaking from the right. Now,
That is interesting.
he was doing great at now. Last time he missed the corner ball though, so I think he needs to make the corner ball to feel secure with that break he uses. There it goes.
Wing ball, 3 ball.
Yep.
What's this
Gonna get a nice
position,
overhand.
huh?
The
Okay,
four's a little
yeah.
tough, but hey, the 1's so nice. He should get good on the 2.
And now from the 1 to the 2, I mean, do you got to play it to where you can follow 2 rails, maybe in between the pocket, the side pocket, and the 5 for position for the 4?
Yeah, either that. I'd love to be underneath this, to be honest.
So you can go 3 rails underneath it?
Yeah, I got that upper left, the left side, you know what I'm saying? And I got the lower left corner.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the-
you can play
where
more of a
he's looking
two-way
now.
type shot, yeah.
Where he's looking now. 2 rails now, if you get just perfect, you feel pretty confident getting to the short side of the 4. But if you get a little off, it might be hard to get to the back side of the 4. Like, say you get a hair steep on it.
Yeah. And then you don't want to land flat like on the second diamond over here on the short side where you're just,
Dead meat,
yeah.
which happens a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he got
I don't think he scratched his head a little bit. He didn't like it.
Yeah. So now he's got to run a long ways, all the way down, or just play a 4-6 is what I think you're going to see him do.
4-6, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the only opportunity. I mean, really the only shot.
Well, and he's laying perfect to get there, too, so he doesn't really have to do much here. Just a little top inside. I'd be a little aggressive coming at this a little bit. Oh, does he have to go 1 rail here, Joey?
He might. I mean, it looks a little bit snug for him to try to, like, use the inside English, but I think that he likes shooting that shot.
This angle makes me think he can go 2 rails at the 4-6.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going all the way.
I was wondering. I was thinking he may do that.
Watch
But,
out. Ooh, he got by it.
wow.
What a shot.
Wow.
And then again, you know, as long as he stays off the rail, he's got all those tools.
Check your mic real quick.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Another game on Dennis's side, 74.
Chopping away. Chopping away.
Yeah, 13 games. It's the least he's had it down to in some time.
And, I mean, when we talk about it late last night, I mean, this was looking like an absolute blowout. I mean, like, Shane getting 20-plus games and Orcollo really showing some heart there towards the end yesterday. So, Orcollo chopping up the lead. Makes the wing ball. Got a nice kiss.
That's the one going to do
Nice
it.
kiss.
It's gonna be good. The 2 ball's going to be okay. Perfect angle.
Real good here. I mean, this looks ideal.
Yeah, real natural. I mean, he's got a little concern because the 9 and the 6 are there. But if he didn't mind floating this and just making sure he's not on the rail, there's really not too many bad places. I mean, even if he had to shoot the 4 from a little distance, the 5's right there. So,
Yeah, it seems like everything's just going to lead to each other.
yeah, don't go out of your way trying to do too much here.
He got a little lower than he probably wanted, but I think he can just roll right into the 6 and might even make things easier.
That's right. It's going to move the 6 in front of the pocket more, making it get from real easy from the 5 to the 6. Well, one thing you can say about Dennis is a 1 ball that was missed early in day 1 here, day 3 by Shane. Dennis capitalized, pretty well with it, and looking to do the same off of a position error on the 9 ball by Shane.
Definitely some mistakes from Shane today that are pretty uncharacteristic. On top of some great play already. I mean, It's just like just little unforced errors.
I'll probably pull this a little bit up the rail. He could just come out, I guess, 2 rails, I guess. No problem like that.
Kind of just like player preference on that type of shot, I guess. But I like what you said, to kind of drawing it down the rail either way.
Yeah, and don't, snug the rail. You got tons of room to go by the 9, so, I mean, it's not hard. And, again, these guys are at the table, so a little, you know how much an inch can make a difference in pool.
Of course. So there it is.
Yeah, it's
Probably the closest he's been in quite some time. I don't think he's seen less than 15 games or less than 14 games in quite a while.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was 14 a few times. Maybe he got the 13 once yesterday when he was making a little run before Shane closed it out, closed day 2 out. But, yeah, 12 I think is definitely the closest he's been. And I don't know. They started out 40 to 37, so what, 50 games ago? 40 games ago, something like that?
So the wing ball.
Uh-oh. But everything's going okay. Everything's going okay.
Whew. Dodged a bullet there for sure.
He's got to make a little bit of a shot here. Anytime you're on the rail and you got that much of a cut, you could say it's missable. Now, can he just beat not hitting the 5 here with the cue ball? That's important.
I mean, I think he can if he just commits to using the straight high. But I can't tell how wide of an angle he really has on that. I think that he's gonna have to just come straight across on the bottom side of the 5.
Yeah, you can see. I think if as long as he doesn't overhit it, I think even if he catches the 5, it'll just be a sliver of it.
Yeah, I think
probably
from that
still
angle it
comes
looks
across.
better.
Yeah.
I think he's fine. Maybe even a touch of a little like inside English.
Yeah, he may put a little more speed and catch the second rail and direct it with the English, like Joey said.
Ooh.
All right, squeaked it in.
So doing just fine there. And not sure how straight he fell on this ball, but I mean, even regardless, drawing up by the second diamond seems pretty ideal.
I mean, things like this matter, but they really matter when the 5's pinned away somewhere, you know. So stay pretty relaxed, don't panic, stay off the rail. These guys can work the cue ball pretty awesome in awesome ways. Now he wants to shoot it with a draw stroke.
He definitely wanted to get a little closer to his work here, I think. But yeah, it looks like he may elect to try to just take the 5 on the short side.
Maybe. I think this is probably the smart play. If he draws it, he's trying to draw for the 5 in the upper left. So he's trying to really pull this ball, I think, one rail before the side and back out to the center like this.
Hit that ball great.
Real clean, didn't overhit it.
Real clean. So just following this ball probably 2 rails towards the middle, or do you like drawing it?
Well,
drawing it's probably the best route because you guarantee the angle.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just like that. Nice shot.
Yeah, you can't really lose it from that direction.
Man, inside, I mean, you figure to get there, but you got to go a little ways before you get position. So this is 2 rails around. No reason to play the 8 in the side, trying to hold the cue ball.
Perfect. Stop your cue ball and get that much closer to chopping that lead down. And there you have it. $11 games.
Yeah. We talked about him cutting it down to 10. Getting it down to 10 early in day number 3 isn't too bad either, considering where he was. All right, Dennis Orcollo again back to breaking the balls here. Watch out, corner pocket. I think he's going to be all right if he gets a nice kiss on the 1. And he got one. And he has definitely figured out a break that he's pretty confident with. Almost scratched on that one, Joey.
Ooh. Definitely got close, huh?
Yeah, it just took a one-rail route right towards the corner and just held up a little bit. The one got a nice little kiss into position, so it's got to slow roll this one a little bit, but should be another run here the way these balls are laying.
And landed just fine. And a good angle to just come right back up. And 3 leading perfectly for the 5 to 6. And this is really looking pretty decent. I mean, as far as the 6 to the 7, as long as you get whatever angle, I mean, anything, as long as you get the cue ball back to the middle of the table, you're going to be good.
Yeah, and the way it's landing with the 8 being up long, he could play underneath just in case he got to where he didn't like coming backwards with the cue ball. Underneath on the 7 isn't horrible. He would like to come out, to the center of the table, but the 7's like the perfect distance off the rail to where you're real comfortable getting a good position on it. So.
Now you got to think he's going to draw from the 6 to the 7, just try to get in the middle. Oh, it looks like he may try to get on that side and come 2 rails underneath it, or take the longer shot, huh?
Maybe. Thought he'd stay above the 5 there and go to the rail and play, from the center of the table angle maybe. Maybe he still holds the ball for that center of the table angle here, like right there, yeah.
Yeah, you got to think that that's probably the best shot. I mean, because you've got a lot of room for error as far as your position, and you're not going to miss the ball, obviously, from that angle, but because it's such a natural little draw shot.
Yeah, and I still wouldn't doubt he played underneath, here. He got a little thin, so he's going to catch a second rail if he comes on top of the 7, which is what he's looking at now, 2 rails. So he's real confident hitting that, 12 to 14 inches on the rail between the 7 and the side pocket.
And this is not an easy shot, I mean, for the most part.
Well,
it's not stealing,
yeah.
but, I mean, at the same time, you got to really be confident.
That's the possibility of a mistake is all.
Exactly. And how well did he hit that?
Yeah, real nice. In control the entire way.
Perfect.
Might catch the second rail, may just come straight down. Just kind of depends on how he feels about the angle.
Yeah, I like just coming 1 rail down
Me
straight
too.
and not trying to flirt with anything silly right there by the side.
Yeah, or let that ball get going with English and get away from you,
Exactly.
Okay, not taking anything for granted. And now trying to make it a 10-game lead.
And he's done it. Big comeback for Orcollo past end of last night, and then
All right, so looking to make the 5 in the corner off the break, and the 1's been tracking 1 rail towards the upper left-hand corner. Then bringing the cue ball 1 rail towards the upper right-hand corner. Pretty consistent on that. Watch out, side pocket. Watch out, side pocket. Oh, another friendly little roll. And he got a shot on the 1. It's not easy, but 3's tough position on that shot on the 1. It doesn't pass the, what is that, the 8 ball in the lower right. Does go in the, lower left if he happened to get some type of shape on it to cut it in. Hard shot to play safe on here as well, so expect him to probably attack here. The bank looks a little off angle to move the cue ball, especially along with it. So it may just be cut it in and go 1, 2, 3 back over. That looks like the correct speed to me. Just try to get past the 6. He went at it. I don't know if he left anything. And if he got this cue ball on the rail here, which he got it near, this could be really difficult, even if he can make it.
I don't think he can pocket this ball.
Well, he can't bank it. It doesn't look like either. It looks like a kiss to me.
He's in a really tough spot.
Dennis had a really tough shot on the one that he went for, and he kind of had to. He wasn't really any safety positions. He could have rolled out.
I like the stroke he put on it, though. It was real aggressive. And
yeah, he had to go back and forth 3 rails just to try and get something on the 3.
Shane
Is he going to kiss this?
Yeah, double kiss it in.
Or just, he may be able to bank it. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a kiss bank. It's a kiss shot to me if you bank it. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It definitely looks like a kiss shot.
Yeah, he's frustrated right here because he knows this is a pretty fortunate roll to not leave anything at all.
Do you kick softly and roll the one to the side rail? I mean, I don't know.
I think he's going to try to play that.
Get lucky. Look at that shot. What happened there? Oh, he was trying to kick 2 rails and make it off the ball in the corner.
How did it miss it though?
It jumped over it.
Oh, it jumped. I was like, how did it miss it?
Well, he caught the point a little bit, so it came a little lower, but it also jumped over it. Yeah.
Damn, that was crazy. Wow.
Yeah, pretty nuts. And now
just a tough spot for Shane.
Looking for single digits. Yeah.
Well, just when you think that Orcollo was, gonna really dig a grave, man, he just came right out of it yesterday, and that's a testimony to of not giving up. I mean, really, you just stay the course and do what you do. When you're Orcollo, you just stay consistent.
Yeah, just wait for chances, right?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we all know that's what Shane's doing. Just trying to hope for his next opportunity, but it's got to be a little demoralizing when a guy misses a ball and he's ran several racks on you, and then all of a sudden you get that shot.
Yeah, you can see it, but you can't do anything with it.
You got to kick 2 rails at it. Yeah. That's definitely brutal.
Yeah, and I think his play was okay. It just, like I said, it got in the air, and that happens sometimes. You can't predict the ball coming off exactly every time because he wanted to put it with speed because he didn't know the one was going to be made for sure. He was trying to get a little fortunate somehow, and now set a single digit at 9 game lead.